Hello everyone, welcome to today's backtest video. And today's backtest video is going to be on the 10th of February, that's on Tuesday. So I'll get straight to it. So my draw on liquidity for this week is for price to run up into this inefficiency right here. You can see this huge down close candle. That's a CB, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. So sell side delivery has been offered and it's lacking buy side delivery. That's why it's called a CB, sell side imbalance, buy side inefficiency. It's inefficient of buy side. So price is going to draw into this level. Okay. Also trading into the February first presented fair value gap. So this is the first presented fair value gap that was created on February. On the first trading day, the first fair value gap created. That was after the market opened on the first trading day. Okay, the first presented fair value gap being formed. I'm going to show you how that is done. Then we'll move straight to the back test for on the 10th. So on the 10th, right? On the 10th, you can see it's a down close candle. Okay, so price has been consolidating in this range, but I know price is going to shoot up to this level right here since we are bullish. So here's the 1 hour time frame, and this is the 10th of February. And for this particular day, this is a Tuesday, my drawn liquidity was not for price to necessarily trade into this CB or this fair value gap right here, first presented fair value gap for February. My drawn liquidity was for price to trade to take out this high right here. So I was bullish. My trading bias for Tuesday was bullish. Okay, but why price was at this level, I wanted the rally down into this new week open gap. Okay, so I talked about the new week open gap in my last video. This is a new week open gap. It forms at Friday close. When the market closes at Friday and reopens on Sunday, there's an absence of trading within a period of time. Okay, there's an absence of trading, and that causes the opening of a gap. Okay, and that is you identify it as the new week open gap. And the new week open gap acts like magnet to price. Okay, price draws to it. So while price is rallying up, it can act as a support, okay, to price rallying up. And while price rallying down, it can act as a resistance. And it acts like a black hole to price, just like the way black hole sucks things in. Okay, that's how price are drawn to it when price is trading in that direction. Now, like I was saying, my bias was bullish, but I would only be bullish if price would go down, okay, into this new week open gap. Then if price offers me an opportunity, okay, that's when I'm going to buy, okay, to get to this level right here. And this is Tuesday, a day before NFP. So there were lots of shenanigans going on in the marketplace. For those who actually traded on this day, you know what I'm talking about. So let's get into the chart, the 15 minutes time frame. So this eye right here, this eye, you can see this eye taking out this, see this one taking out this one. Okay, so price formed higher highs, okay, during this period. This was the London session, okay, London session. This eye was created during the London session. This was the last eye created during the London session. And during the New York AM session, okay, sorry, the pre-market session, this eye was created around 7 a.m. Okay, price ran out this eye to take out buy side liquidity. So like I said, my bias was bullish for the day, but I was anticipating price to trade down into this new week open gap down here, okay, before entering on any buy. So if there was anything that would offer me a sell, if there will be any trading opportunity that will offer me a sell down into this new week open gap, okay, I would take that sell. And that might be my trade for that day, because price might not necessarily trade up to this high. As you can see, price hasn't even taken it out. This is Thursday already, okay, and price hasn't taken it out, taking out this buy side. So after 8:30, price started rallying up, okay. After taking out this high, you can see the displacement at which price moved down. Okay, this is a strong displacement. These three down close candles, okay, forming a fair value gap right here. You can see the gap it formed, the fair value gap, and also an order block. You see this up close consecutive candles followed by this down close consecutive candle. This is an order block. It changed the state of delivery in price. Buy side delivery being offered and change to sell side delivery. Okay, so there is actually an order block and a fair value gap, which is confirmation that price would want to rally down. And also below price are relative equal lows. This low right here and this low. This is the 15-minute time. Let me move to the 5-minute. You see this clearly. So I will quickly annotate this. This is the 15 minutes. This is a 15-minute fair value gap. Okay. So during the drop, you'll notice that price didn't take out this low. Okay. There's if you've been following up with me, okay, on this channel, what's resting below this low? What's resting below this low? Sell stops, right? Sell side liquidity are resting below this low. So after taking out this high, price rallied down with displacement, but stopped without taking out this low right here, and also created a fair value gap on the 15-minute time frame, which I showed you, and also an order block. Let me annotate the order block. So I'll make this bold. Let's say red. All right. So like I was saying, price trading down displacement without taking out this low, okay, where sell stops lies. What does that tell you? Okay, it tells us that price is going to revisit this level, and you can see how price rallied up, okay, to trade into the fair value gap and touch the order block. So when I saw this, I took a trade, okay, for price to rally down into the new week open gap. Now, here's my mistake. I actually got stopped out on this trade, not because I was wrong, because I wasn't wrong, okay, everything was in place, but because I refused to take partials from my trade. Okay, you see, you can't predict everything that is going to happen on the trade perfectly. Okay, so price actually traded into this new week open gap, but on Wednesday, even on a Tuesday, it traded to the top of the, okay, I think it traded into it, a few tick into the new week open gap on Tuesday, still on this day, but it didn't trade into it at this moment where it rallied into this fair value gap. So I was expecting a drop down in price, okay. I was expecting this drop to get into the new wake up gap and then wait for a setup for price to rally higher, which I was wrong. And I'm going to talk a bit about trade management, and taking partials off your trade and stuff. So you see, why entering a trade like this? And here's an obvious level, okay? Here's a low hanging fruit, okay? For which we know price would likely want to run out, okay? To take out. Price would likely want to take out this sell side liquidity resting below this low and this low right here. So if I would have done anything differently, okay, even if not closing the whole trade, I should have taken some partials from this, okay, where price traded down, taking out this low and this low. I should have taken some partials off the trade. So when price rallies up to take me out, I'll still be in profit probably, or maybe a break even. That's better. But there's something so many people fail to tell you, okay, in this business. Having a losing trade, okay, is inevitable. No matter how good you are, you can't master the market. You can only master yourself. That's why we do back tests and stuff like that to understand how the market played out and what we should have done differently. So sometimes you get a loss. That's inevitable. But there's something I noticed about trading, like about doing back test. Doing back test when you get a loss can be very difficult than when you make profits. But the back test you do when you get a loss, that's the one you gain more information from, because there will probably be so many things you didn't do right. Okay. So unfortunately, traders who do back tests, they probably skip days, they get a loss. And even more unfortunate, so many new traders do not do back test and they expect results, changes in their trades, on their trades results. You see, like like ICT will always say, you can't master the market, but you can master yourself. Okay. There are some habits, okay, you put in trading that are not favorable to you. And to be profitable, okay, or to gradually grow as a trader, you need to first be able to identify those habits. Then before thinking of how to eliminate them out of the way, to clear them out of your trading system. And one of the best ways to do that is through backtesting. That's why most traders, even the ones that are not profitable, we always preach backtesting. You don't just get a loss and then blame the market. No, that's not how it works. You have to examine yourself, examine the trades. What did you do wrong? I mean, the first time I started learning ICT 2022 model, 2022 mentorship model, I did a lot of things wrong. Even now, I still do some things wrong, but I've grown up as a trader, okay, better than I was before. Like I was, like my trading performance was very poor. There were some months I would have like consecutive losses, like losing streak more than 10 days. I was trying to trade every day, every single day. Why learning with a demo trade? Okay. Even with free money, it got to a point where actually I actually opened a real account and I blew it as well. Trying to trade every day. When price takes out an old low and rallies up a little, I'll try to buy. And when I'll try to buy, and when price takes out an old high or old highs and rally down a little, even without a clear displacement in price, I'll try to sell. Like at first, I was really naive of the setup, and there was something I still said. I still said the market works with time and then price. I was only putting price in the equation. I was not taking note of time. Okay, so So during the London session, the New York session, okay, and also the Asian session, there's a time window where you look for setups like this. And at first, I wasn't taking any of this into much consideration. I mean, it got to a point I got frustrated. Like, I stopped trading for months. Like I said on my very first video, I had to rewatch the 2022 model over and over and over again. I think up to 5 times. It was 42, up to 42 videos. I had to rewatch all of them over and over again just to get the concept. So my advice for traders, okay, still remains the same, especially new upcoming traders. Okay, it won't be easy, but always try to do backtest and learn from your mistakes. That's the way you grow. Learn from your mistakes, spot the things you do wrong and stuff like that. Especially on bad days, on days where you encounter loss, because you always encounter loss. No matter your win ratio, there will be a day, or there will be days. There might be sometimes you'll be on a losing streak, maybe 4 days straight losing streak. No matter how good you think you've become, okay, a day might just come, you just be go on a losing streak, 4 days, and sometimes you start doubting yourself if you still know how to trade and stuff like that. That's just your mind messing with you. And while you're at it, don't think you know it all. The market is very complex. The market is dynamic, changes every day, every year. And as a developing trader, you need to keep evolving. Okay. Don't get to a point where you think you know it all. Like I said, you can't master the market, you can only master yourself. So aim for self-mastery. Even when you start seeing results, when you start getting money from this, okay, always keep improving, working on yourself as a trader. So I think that does it. So unlike all my videos, this video is more like trading advice, and I hope you found it insightful. I know you did. So it's your boy, a winner. Drop a like, subscribe, share this video to a fellow trader you think who needs to hear this. And to those who follow this journey seriously and take it diligently, I wish you all success in your trading career and see you at the top. Until next time, God bless.